Hey, dear B, how are you? I thought I ran to took a potty break real quick and thought, well, I'd go ahead and turn it on. That way, if people started coming in, they could chit chat. And hey, Luz, and let me go get those butterflies right now, so I don't forget about them. Let me do that. Well, I said that, Luz, but I have no idea where they are. I'll find them in the morning. It's been a long day. Hey, Susie. Hey, Lois. Hey, Elaine. And I'm sorry, I really meant to go out there and put something on my channel about the hop, but it's just been challenging. The last 2 weeks have been challenging. Actually, make it the last 6 weeks with packing and then moving, something every day, and then everything. It was just total chaos. So I'm glad that part's over. I got my desk set up. I've gotten a lot done, but it's still, I'll flip the camera up. I think it'll be upside down though. Let me look and see. Let's look and see. Yep, upside down. You can still see boxes back there, but I'm making progress. It's boxes are smaller stack. Like I said, my daughter got me they got bookcases for me and got them put together. I am getting more settled. It's just hard. I didn't have enough storage stuff. I needed the bookcases. So this house is an older house, and then they cut it up. So when you go into my kitchen, if you go to the right, there's right on the right as you go in the kitchen from here, there's a closet, a door, and it's a closet. And then just around the corner from that, it juts out. There's another door. And that door goes to it. You open it up, and on the right, there's a closet with some shelves, just 3 shelves, but some shelves. And then I said on the right, but on the left, on the right are the stairs that go up. There's 3 or 4 steps, and there's a door. And you open that door, and the steps take a left turn and go up into the attic. So I was able to take the bifold doors off of that closet in there. And in doing that, I was able to get one 5-shelf bookcase put in the hallway between the 2 things, and then a smaller bookcase. And then I put the other taller bookcase on the wall in the kitchen, and it's facing the refrigerator. You can't see it. So it just gave me organizing space. And then I found some bins at a reasonable price. I'm not paying $25 for a plastic bin. I'm sorry. I'm just not going to do it. So I'm going to, hey, Cerritos, I'm going to organize my linens and some of my fabrics and just put them up in the attic. And a lot of the paper stuff I'll probably take over to storage to get some of it out of here. Because I had too much. I look around now and I think, how in the world did I have all this stuff in that one little room? Scary. And I've been working on my camera, and I had to get a pole. You can't see it. If I turn a little bit more, you can see right here. I got the glass blocks that they have at Hobby Lobby, and I filled them with buttons, and got a 1x8 and painted it and put that on top. And then my computer is an all-in-one. So here's the stand for it sitting on top of those. Then in order to have my camera set up, I had to get a pole. I got a flange and a pole in the electrical department and bolted the flange onto the wood and then screwed the pole into it and was able to mount my camera. So all that has been going on and taking care of the little one. And if you weren't at the other sale, I spent a good part of the day yesterday at a place called Launch for a birthday party for one of Liam's little friends, because my daughter and son-in-law they're doing, I don't know if I'm going to say it right, Krav Maga, self-defense, and they had belt testing. It's going to work out really good, Heather. It's taken a lot out of me, and so I'm trying to not push myself too hard, and I appreciate everybody being so patient. I have just about lost my mind getting my printer to work again. When I uploaded Windows 10 to get my camera to work right again, I have not been able to. I mean, it's just bizarre what I had to go through. But I finally did it. I persevered. I went to Home Depot yesterday, and I talked to one of the guys there, and I told him what was happening, and he wrote it down. And he said, well, this is what you need to do. So I did it. But you know how you have your icons when you go out on the internet, all your icons are out there. Well, all mine were gone. I had to reset up all that. But the printer does work. I was able to get some shipping labels done yesterday. I'll be going to the post office in the morning to take those. Yep. Well, I finally I want clear ones so that I can see what's in them. And we found some at Target for $7. So I just got 3 there. Oh, the pool. Throw it in the pool. Yep. It is a saltwater pool, but the heater's not working on it. We swam every day last week but one. And it was a little too rainy and chilly. And right now the temperature's so low that we couldn't comfortably swim. But once they get the heater going on the pool, something about the gas meter. Oh, did you? I should have looked when I was at Home Depot looking for the other stuff, but it just didn't. My daughter was supposed to have gotten them for me 2 weeks ago. I gave her the money. They were going to Home Depot. I said, get me 3 or 4 totes, bins. And they came back with some about the size of this box, which was not big enough. So it's just been that kind of way. And yesterday I spent 2 hours at this play place with all this crazy noise with the games, and I don't do those places. And then Liam wasn't feeling well, and he was running a temperature and not feeling well. And we didn't know he was running a temperature. He wasn't really running a temperature when we got there. He was acting fine. But then he started running a temperature and not feeling well, so we had to leave early. And I brought him here, and I cozied in the bed with him, and he was asleep in like 5 minutes. And he doesn't take naps, and he slept for probably 2 hours. So that was the better part of my day yesterday. Oh, 42. I think it's going to be December or January before it hits 42 here. At least I hope so. Let me see what it says. It's still 63 here in Georgia at almost 9 o'clock. Our low next week, the lows will be in the mid-50s. I think tomorrow morning, well, it said today it was 52. Tomorrow morning, the low is supposed to be 50, but the temp's supposed to get up to 70. So that's not too bad. So it's just life has been challenging, and I have just really almost lost it several times just trying to get this stuff done, get my printer to print so I could get people's packages out to them. I don't, I like to get things out right away. I mean, God only knows it takes me long enough to get the invoice done. Yeah, that's cold. That's why God knew what he was doing when he put me in the South. I would not survive if I had to wear socks 3/4 of the year. I wouldn't survive. Oh, I'll have to go to look at Dollar General. I don't want anything that big though, dear. I can't lift anything that big. I've got one big, huge one sitting up in the attic. Now, see, here's the thing. It's an old house and the attic stairway's narrow, so I can't carry the bin up the stairs with stuff in it. I'm going to have to take the bins upstairs and make a couple of trips for each bin. So I'll be doing that sometime this week. He does feel better. He's feeling much better today. Lisa did lots of lavender essential oil and CBD oil, and we used the ASEA products, so she was using those. I think he just had some little bug, and he's not coughing or anything like that. But you know, and he wasn't running a really high temperature and not for a long period of time, but running a temperature is our body's way of trying to kill a bad bacteria or virus. And so we weren't trying to purposely drive the temperature down. We want the body to do what it's going to do, but just making sure he's got plenty of fluids and, that he's resting comfortably. And he did. He stayed in the bed after he got up from here and they took him home. He stayed in the bed most of the day. And then today he was in bed a good part of the day. And then he suddenly got up and wanted to play. So we knew he was fine. Yeah, I don't know how y'all can handle all that cold weather. I've never been able to do that. Just can't do it. Well, what's everybody been doing this weekend? Ooh. Yeah. Now, Katie's up in New Hampshire, Katie Tribe of 5. And I mean, you guys, I just can't do snow. Hey, Mousy. And hey, Lisa. I know I haven't said Lisa Jameson. I know I said hi to Lisa Kabata. And Lisa, welcome to my channel. I appreciate you hopping over. I have to look and see what else, see who else might be there that I might have missed because I'm just blabbering along. I came real, and Sarita's, I don't know if you've been on my channel before either. If you haven't, welcome. If you have, welcome back. I think everybody out there I've said hi to. If not, forgive me, please. It's been something else. So things are finally going to settle down. I can get things put away. I am getting my paints organized, and that's what has me excited. Because I haven't been able to paint, and I really, really have got to get back to painting. I've started watching a couple different artists on YouTube videos, and it's gotten me really excited. And now I can get to my paints and all my paint stuff. Hey, Jen. How are you? Your packages are in the car, Jen, and they're going to the post office. I just got the printer working late yesterday. And I've got several more I've got to get done in the morning, and then Liam and I'll be hiking to the post office. One of the things I was going to bring out, but there's still a few people that I thought would be interested in them. And y'all have to remind me when I turn it upside down, okay? Patty did these on her channel. Yeah. What do you paint? What medium do you like to paint in, Michelle? And what genre do you like to paint? Let me move this out of the way. Yeah. Well, I painted in oils. I was in a fine art class, and I was learning to oil paint and learning the rules for realism. Oh, yes, I did, Mousy. It's Windows 10. I had to take everything Epson off my computer. Then I had to do some sort of, let me see if I can find the note of what he told me to do. Go to settings, update recovery, and pause updates. But it took away all of my, it left all of my documents and photos and things, but all of my quick click icons for web, and it was a nightmare. It was a 2-week nightmare. I spent a good bit of time on Friday talking to someone at Epson. She was Asian, and I'm not biased, but the language is, it's a little challenging sometimes. And she was talking through a mask. You're subbed so you can watch. What are you talking about, Luz? I don't have a mod tonight, so it'll just be us. I've never been able to get into watercolor. I'm a little afraid of it. And I like mixed media, and I love my gel plate. That's the one thing I've been wanting to be able to get out and play with, because to me, it's like therapy. The jelly plate is the best therapy anybody could ever do, because you're not trying to do anything perfectly. You're just playing. So I'm excited to be able to get that out. Oh, that's right. That's right, Lisa. You did a great job too. I've not done anything like that before. I keep thinking I'm going to, but I just haven't had time, but I'm going to now. I'm trying to get things set up where I can function, and I'm going to do the wax. I've gotten extra napkins just so I can do the wax. And Lisa, I hate to break it to you, but you are not the queen of napkins. I have so many napkins, it's not funny. Do y'all want to see napkins tonight? Do you want to see these? You may have gotten some from Patty, but if you didn't see these at Patty's, oh, I hate that. I hate doctor's appointments. I haven't seen a doctor in 3 years. And I don't plan to. Okay, that's why I couldn't take my banner off of my thing. Let me move. Let's see. I want to take that off. There we go. I don't want that. Why are you doing that? Oh, keyboard's over here. I think I'm just kind of punchy right now from all the stress. Nope, it's still leaving it there. There's got to be a way to take the banner off. I know I've done it before. This is the thing this is the kind of thing that's just been driving me insane. Little things. Well, I will move it further this way. So, did anybody get, go away, go away, go away. Where is my chat? There we go. Okay, Debbie Epps. Let me write that down. I'll forget. I want to play around with mixed media some more and that kind of thing, but I want to start getting back into doing more realism and start working with my oils again. What's going on, Jen? Oh, the doctor. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Jen. It's so frustrating when we don't know what's wrong and don't know what to do. I'll be praying, Jen, that you get a good report. So I purposely got more of these from Patty because there were a lot of people that weren't there when she was selling these. And these are French, and they're La Mode Illustré, and they're fashion. And you can see the ads here, and there's more ads. And these are from 1875. So I bought some for me to keep, and I bought some for anybody that's on my channel that wasn't on Patty's channel that night when she sold them, because they went quick. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? And I can't read French, so I don't really know what all this is. Some of this is crochet. This is mode, so it's got to be something about fashion. And then this is the back page. I'm trying to turn it around backwards again. So I have 10 of these. I bought them from Patty for $10, and I'm selling them for $10. Aren't they awesome? They're phenomenal, and they're all amazing. So is anybody interested in these? And I'll set them up and do AB. I'm not making any money on these. I got these because I knew there was a lot of people that might not be able to get them if they weren't there that night. Okay, I've got to figure out what I do with in my A and B. It's somewhere in this general vicinity, but I have no idea exactly where. But we'll just do this. And so I'm selling them for exactly what I paid for them. And let me divide them up, 5 and 5. Okay. And I'll flip and show you the first page. I don't know the months. This one's October, so that's October for sure. Aout, A-O-U-T. I don't know what month that is. If anybody wants to look it up, A-O-U-T. 1875 on this one. 1865 on this one. Whoops, move my A over here. And my B. And so I showed you that one. Let me show you this one real quick so you can see what's inside it. Pull it this way. So you've got all these different stitches here. And here's the big fashion plate and more needlework here. Let me move that so you can see it. And then you're back into the text. This is a novella. And then this is another stitchery thing right there. So I will put these in. And I'm just going to say La Mode. Oops. Let me see if I can do it. Now let me copy it. What is that? Oh yeah, you got to go ahead and get it checked out, Jen. Ignoring things just can turn it into a bigger problem. Your body's, if your lymph nodes are swelling, that means your body's fighting something. Your body's fighting something. That's what it's doing. My lymph nodes are a little swollen today, and it's because I'm tired. And so your body, you know, the lymph nodes are part of the process that helps our body heal. Okay, let me look here. So I've got Dare B for A. And Jen for B. All right. I'm a little slow tonight, y'all. My body's just saying, don't move too fast. These over here. So we'll do this again. I'll show you inside. So you can see the front of these two. You've got the hairstyles here and the gown. You've got the gowns here. A little bit of stitchery up here. Purses here. Mr. there. More fashion here. This one's got more fashion in it. Some of them do have more fashion than needlework. So that's this one. And we'll take a look at this one. Y'all need to be glad I didn't see that when I was looking through them. I just kind of flipped through them and pulled mine out. Ooh, pretty. That's beautiful. Here. I don't know what that is with that little knot behind her head, but window. That's such a pretty component there. Needlework here, fashion there. Stories. Another, I don't know what that is. Explanation of something du Cavalier. So let me put that back in again. There we go. Now, it's a good thing I didn't see that one. It would not have made it out in this pile, but I kept some for myself, so I'm happy with what I've got. That's funny, Jen. Oftentimes, what happens is when our body gets brought down with one thing, something else that may have been there but not really a problem flares up. So that may be what's happening. Okay, I'm seeing Lois for B and Elaine for A. Okay, and I'm using my StreamYard because it's the most accurate since don't have a mod. So here we go again. And I just love the stuff at the top. I mean, is that not yummy? So here's B. Lots of little fashion pieces and lots of needlework. I plan to scan the ones that I kept. Look at that. That is so pretty. I mean, you might not be able to, if you can't scan it, try to get a photo of it, and then you can manipulate it from that. Hey, Jacqueline, how are you? Fashion here. And then back to the stories. And then the back. And on the back, it's got different size crochet and knitting. And got it too close. A little comedy. And then we'll move this over. And here's the front. You've got your little fashion lady there. Oh, this is not cut. So I'm going to show you this way. It's going to be upside down, but you can see what's on there. And then here's this page. Swimming costumes. And then here's the back. So I'm going to put that in again. Well, the fever is your body trying to fight whatever it is. You don't want to run a super high temperature for a long time, Jen, but you don't want to try to, you want to let the temperature do its job. If it goes really high, definitely do what you can to bring it down. But if it hovers, right around 100, 101, let it keep doing what it's supposed to do. Just keep yourself really hydrated. This is mother of 3, grandmother of 3, taking care of my mother, my aunt, other people's kids when, babysitting. So, too oftentimes, as soon as somebody runs a temperature, they take aspirin or take something to bring the temperature down. Well, we're fine, things that I've been reading and things, our body is trying to fight off whatever that is, whatever is attacking us. So we have to let it do its job. Okay, now what I see on this set is Dare B for B. And it looks like A is still available. And I'll just put that up in my stack. I'm going to move that A to right here. And make a B. Okay, I'm going to stop and read chat for a minute. Hey, Barbara, how are you? It does sound like a viral infection. Lots of fluids, Jen, lots and lots of fluids. Chicken broth is one of the best things you can do when you're fighting something like that off. It hydrates you. It's got the all the nourishment in it. You're not just dumping water into your system. Lots of needlework here. Skirt, some patterns you could use right there. Oh, that's beautiful. And then this is a wonderful piece to use. And then the back. Just little small things on the back. And then this one, I love these images on the front. It looks almost like an Asian, I can't think. Well, you can flush out vital minerals and things when you drink too much. We don't use Pedialyte or whatever that other one is, Gatorade and things like that. We put a pinch of sea salt and a pinch of sugar in the water. Not every glass that you drink, about every third or fourth one. And it helps replenish the electrolytes that way without adding artificial color and artificial flavor to it. So this has got more needlework in it. Oh, and here too. But look at this one. Isn't that pretty? I love these. And then you've got the story, novellas, fashions, descriptions de toilette. There's 1 or 2 French words I can get somewhat close, but not much. So let me put this in again. There we go. Yeah, I think that's good advice, Barbara. Well, good. The fever's gone now. That's good. But still, you need to keep your electrolytes up too. Okay. I've got Jen for this A. And Debbie, I've got you for this B. And you want the last A. And that was the uncut one. There may be two there, but that's just going to be two. All right. And these are the last ones. That's really pretty. All right. Ooh, pretty. That's very pretty. It's got a moth in the pattern here. And then here's your fashions. And here's more fashion pieces. And then your type. I don't know if this is supposed to be some sort of game or something you do. I have no idea what that is. And then here's A. Got your dresses. And now this one's 1882, and that's 1866. So I got a variety from Patty. I hadn't even looked at the dates. So you've got fashion here, and some needlework. More fashion. This one's got some kids in it. And then you've got your text, and then your back. So let me put these in. Oh, you're welcome, dear. Now, are you going to the doctor tomorrow, Jen? Is that what you said? Needlepoint and flowers. This was the needlepoint. So that will be Jen. And then the next person in line is Lois. And so that'll be this one for Lois. I may part with more of them later, but I would like to scan some of them first. If you're not looking for them to be scanned, for you to scan them, I'd like to scan some of them, and then I don't mind parting with them. Let's see what else I have in this stack right here. I believe I brought these out before, and y'all aren't going to hurt my feelings at all if you say you have no interest in it. So these ones are 1923, 1922. That's 22, 23, 23. 23, 23, 23. All these are 23. I've got more in the floor. So, historic cartoons by C.D. Gibson. You've got some cute ads, and now these are out of copyright, so how to avoid embarrassing mistakes in English. Hey, Nikki. Okay, I had some, it's been a couple of sales ago, and you know, sometimes there's just no interest at that time. That's why I didn't just put them away and forget about them. So, and a lot of good images. That's a unique one. That's an unusual one. Okay, so this is the type of magazine it is. I'm not sure. I've seen it, but I can't verbalize. I mean, you've got painters, men of science, poet of democracy, Walt Whitman, a lot of ads, and then a lot of articles. This is about Walt Whitman. So if y'all are interested, I'll just do these for $3 each, and we'll A/B them. And move these from my house to yours. They'll be your problem. Well, when you're stressed out, Jen, it's hard. All right, so $3 each. We'll do A and B. Hey, Serenity, or Nikki. I didn't put it in yet, Jen, so get your finger reloaded. Here it goes. All right, it looks like Elaine got in there for this one. I don't know. Yeah, I think that was the skeleton. Jen is on top of it. Never fear, there's a stack on the floor too. All right, I'm going to just do a general flip through of each one of these. Just a fast flip. I think there's a lot of great ads in here. Sweden in art, literature, and science. Robinson Crusoe's Island. You can tell that was early cameras. Those are awesome. Those would be awesome on the front of a journal. Lords of the North. Are you the kind of guest people like to invite? So that'll be B. And this will be A. And this cover is completely detached, but still whole. You know what I'm saying? It's not ripped and torn. I'm so glad I wasn't born back then. And that's going to be A. I would not have made it. They would have tarred and feathered me, run me out of town. All right, I didn't. Darn it all, I didn't copy. Poop. All right, let me copy it real quick. You want me to scan it? Well, that didn't help. I just pasted the wrong thing. Have you ever gone to copy something and you hit paste instead? Try it again. Copy this time. Okay, here we go. It's in now. You don't like Shelly's? You mean Skelly's? Okay, I see Nikki. For B. And Mousy Deb for A. Thank you, ladies. If I don't say it often enough, forgive me. My brain has been on overload this past week. It's got an unusual front. Let me do this real quick. And I'm missing all the chat. All right, that's an unusual picture right there, from Cape Town to Cairo. I'm glad I don't have to wear that headdress. That's an interesting image there too. Camera. Platypus. I'd be in an era with no glasses, I'd be in trouble. Doorway in Tacubaya, Mexico. I'm trying not to go too fast, but do you do any of these embarrassing things? Social faux pas. Okay, that's B. Here's A. Whitman at the age of 52. He doesn't look 52. He looks much older, doesn't he? Oh, I thought it said, are you social distancing? That's why I had to go back. And it says, what are your social debts? Jane Cal is Juliet. Some interesting images in this one too. Okay, so that one will be A. Let me pop it back in there. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Sometimes I'm afraid I'm flipping too fast, but then I stop and read too, and it could take forever. All right, there you go. 1922 and 1923. They're out of copyright. As I go down in the stack, I think we're going to get a little higher in the numbers, though. All right. Nikki is going to get A. And Heather will get B. Okay. We're down to the last in this stack. And then I think we hit 1924. So all right. Here's B. This is Poe, the Haunted Poet. So if there's a Poe lover, you better get your B ready. There's the Liberty Bell. Best bell in England. This must be about bells. And there's Big Ben, St. Mark's Palace in Venice. I've been there. It's awesome. I want to go back. Belgium. So this is bell towers. Bells and bell towers. Okay, and here's A. Yeah, go ahead. Jen, I'm sorry. I guess I should specify. I'm saying here, yes, Jen. Now, you might want to remove it after a few minutes, okay? Because it'll stay out there in perpetuity. These must be artists. I've never heard of any of them. So I've gotten a little off center here. Toilers of the Sea. The Bank Fisherman. Well, there's a nice ship. So ships in this one. Poe in the other one. Okay, there you go, ladies. Well, this one's got a little more grunge on it at the bottom. I can't. There we go. This new setup is going to take some getting used to, especially facing me instead of you guys. Okay, let's see. Elaine is going to get A. And Susie B is going to get B. All right. Let's see what years these are. There's a 25. Those are all 24. Okay, these are all 1924. Got an odd number here, but that'll be okay. And I've still got to figure out how I can get my camera to zoom. All right, so 1924. B says Mark Twain. And this is Human Traits of Birds. So, it's a nice image. Cashmere Bouquet Soap. How 15 minutes of reading made me more money than 8 hours of work. We're missing something, you guys. The readers in our group. We're missing something. What a miracle it is. 1924. No, you can't see the... Let me come right here and see if that's better. Mark Twain. If you're a Mark Twain fan, look at that hat. I know I loved Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn. I read my brother's books at a very young age and then started reading all the mysteries. I love that. Is anybody interested in a wedding dress tonight? That page is upside down. That page, those pages are upside down. You'll have to flip the other way. Very good images, though. Now I'm just going to keep flipping. I think we've gotten to the end of the upside down. That's an awesome image right there. All of these in here have been awesome images. They've gotten a lot of range in the monotone. The bird's best human friend, W.H. Hudson. So some interesting bird pictures in this one. So here we go. I'm going to put it in. No, you don't have to get married. You just have to take the dress and make something beautiful with it. All right, here we go, ladies. Glennis, the trick is don't listen to my voice because of the lag. Watch the actual chat stream. I've done that myself. Listened and then hit enter and missed out. Okay, Elaine for A and Susie for B. No, that's wrong. My chat didn't scroll. So let me go back up here, ladies. Here we go. So this is Jen for A and Serenity Nikki for B. And I've got more. I think I might have to find another place to put those up. Got them on my printer, and I don't think it's going to be very happy if I keep doing that. That's right there. All right. I think I'm going to have to get my chair and sit for a while. We have a play place up here that just closed, and they're selling their mats. What I'm going to do, I think, put that right there. This right here. My back is starting to talk to me. Give me a sec. I'm going to roll my chair back over here so I can sit for a bit. Come on. Okay. There we go. That's better. All right. Let me flip through these for you guys. So this is B, June 1924. Elephants in Jungle Zoo and Circus. Oh, Look at that image. All of that. Elephants and oxen. Strange beasts of burden. Ivory. I don't want anything with teeth that sharp, that big. Well, look at those tusks. Oh, I don't know what they've got on his feet. Whoops. I don't think I can get it up there. There we go. Okay, so that's B. A is the story of West Point and Annapolis, illustrated with many fine art photographs. Take a Kodak with you. I've had a Kodak. So I think all these will be about West Point and Annapolis. Now, none of the others have smelled of cigarettes, but this one does. It's not giving me a headache, but I definitely smell it. I like that silhouette. So if you know any West Pointers, okay. So there's A and B. Okay. It can be fun, but can be a pain in the butt too, Jen. This one's pretty simple. All right, let me pop this one in. Ladies, don't listen to my voice. Watch the chat. Glennis, you did it again. And for some reason, this... Oops. I'm not trying to hide you. Nope. Why is it doing that? I think I just hid somebody and I didn't even know I was doing it. Jacqueline, I hid you. I didn't mean to. Are you still there, Jacqueline? Oh, you're on top there. Sorry. I don't know how I did that. All right, you guys, you have to tell me. Was Jacqueline, I know, let's see, Mousy Deb is right under my thing for B. Was Jacqueline before Suzanne or after Suzanne? Somebody tell me so I get it right. Yeah, we just got to figure out how to get you off there. Unless you want to stay there, that's okay. There we go. Why does that make it so big? There we go. Oh, you were never on this one. Oh, I guess I got you on my way down. Okay, because it's not scrolling for me. All right. Now it's scrolling. Suze, then Deb, then you. Okay. All right. So Mousy Deb is going to get B. And Suze is going to get A. And if I make a mistake, you guys just tell me. I'm so stinking brain dead and tired from all the stress that I wouldn't be surprised at anything. Let me scroll back down. Now hiring moderator. I know I suck at this, and I don't use that word very often, but I really am not good at this by myself. So, but tis what it is. Everybody's jammed up and busy this weekend, so. All right. This is The Lure of the Desert by Van Dyke, Park to Park Highways illustration. And there's the cover. I've always wanted to go out to the Grand Canyon. Can you imagine what it would have been like to be faced with that back then, without the roads and the bridges and all that we have now? Oh no, look at that. Whoops. There were idiots then too. Jen, I just know I'm not it's disconcerting for me to chatter and talk and not hear any other sound, any other person. So I have a tendency to I'm not as cheery as Katie is. She's learned how to, keep the mood and everything up, and I just am not good at that. Maybe someday. Hey, Michelle. That is pretty. I didn't even tell you what this one, the art of John Singer. Oh, John Singer Sargent. He's one of my favorites. So there's some awesome images in here to use. I don't know how he could paint in a dress like that. I get paint all over everything. Some beautiful images in this one, ladies. It's awesome. I just ran across it the other night. What was it? Portrait Artist of the Year 2020. It's in the UK. And they get all these different artists from all over, all walks. And they have 4 hours to do a portrait. Okay. And it was pretty fun to watch. All right, I was trying to use my keypad for the desktop. There we go. It was pretty fun to watch all the different portraits that came out of that. Okay, Mousy Deb is going to get A. And Jacqueline wanted A. Michelle wanted, everybody wanted A. Glennis, you're going to get B. Any naps tonight? Well, I got to kick it. I need to shut down by 10:30. I have to get up earlier now because I have to get up and go across the street. So I'm getting up earlier so I can have my coffee and actually get to drink both cups of coffee without sitting it down and having it get cold. So this is the last 1924. And then I've got 1925. That's 29. Let's see where it goes. 29. There's a 23. My stack got shuffled, I'll bet you. Let me shuffle around a little bit and see what we have got here. There's another 23. Another 23. Oh, my deck did get shuffled earlier. There's another 24. Another 24. And then this is a 29. So I've got more 23s. Then I've got some 25s. That's a 29. Now, I'm sure that they're not in production any longer, so I would say you wouldn't have any problem with copyright. I don't believe they're still in production. You could check that out. So we'll just do it this way. And then these are... I don't want to do all the crinkly. Let me just get the scissors. I'm going to have to do a nap tonight because I've been to Tuesday morning again. So maybe Tuesday night, if I can get enough done, I'll see if somebody can mod and do a napkin night because I need to get some of the napkins out of here. But I am going to sit down and do the wax thing that Lisa was showing. I need to watch her live from the other night again. What are these? Oh, these are a lot older. These are the ones I bought online. I'll have to look my I'm going to save those for later. I'll have to look up my invoice on that because I know that I paid a lot less for these. So we've got 1923 and 1924. And if you guys want to look at something else, like the last one, what are you talking to me, Jen? I'm missing all of the chat. I need to stop more often. Hey, Jude. Jacqueline's. Yeah, you did, didn't you? No, I don't think you did. She didn't. She hasn't gotten one yet. To drink some water. I'm getting the scratchy throat. Oh, I'm excited about it. I've got all my stuff now where I can put my hands on it. I've got to bring a chair over from storage. I've got these little, they're the wooden folding chairs from ages ago that I can take out on the porch. And there's an outlet out there, so I can sit out there. They're supposed to bring, I've got this huge porch all the way across the front. And Liam has a little outdoor kitchen type thing. And it's in a place right now where he's not able to play with it. So they're supposed to clean it up and bring it over and put it in the corner of the porch. So for him to have something to play with out there, then I can bring my stuff out and paint and do that kind of thing out there while he's playing. Cleaning my glasses, y'all. I can't see a thing. But as soon as I saw that, I thought, I have to do that. All right. This one is Makers of American Drama, Art of George Gray Bernard. That'll be B. This one is Indians of the Northwest by Chief Buffalo Child Long Lance. And I'll flip through those real quick. And did anybody ever say they were interested in the... I know, I'm excited about that because we should have some pretty warm weather. And I like to get outside when I can, especially when you live in a small place. Of course, I moved up. This is bigger than the space I had over there. Do y'all want me to tell you what I really love the most? Is it blurry? Did I move it too much? I love the fact that I can get up and go to the bathroom without having to find my robe and without having to go all the way through the house to get to the bathroom. It's right there. I love it. I don't have to share it with the 21-year-old who leaves his whiskers everywhere. Oh, it is. What's happened? I'm getting pixelated. Why is it doing that? See, I look fine on you on StreamYard. Why did it do that? Let me refresh. Let me close that. And let's see if that'll bring it. I've got enough bars on Wi-Fi. And this has been my first real test of how this would go to have the two computers running. It's still doing it again. Let me see. Let me turn the light a little bit and see if that helps. Might make it worse. It might be it might be somebody saying it's time to pack it in. We can do these on Tuesday night. I know. Privacy is so awesome. The only thing that there's little things, there's always little things that maybe don't suit sometimes, but the window that's next to my bed and between my bed and the bathroom, he put the 2-inch blinds on it, but the windows are the older windows, and then they have those pretty square, the square pieces with the circles in it on either side. So he didn't cover those up. It just fits the window. So when I'm sitting in bed and it's dark outside and I've got my light on, it just makes me feel a little, good night, Mousy. I hope you have a good night. Yeah, I just feel like somebody could see in. So I'm going to get some of that window cling that's looks like stained glass, but it's, plastic window cling, and put on that window. And that way the light will still come in during the day, but then I don't have to have that funky feeling of somebody being able to see into my bedroom at night. You get a good night's sleep. And it doesn't look like that's going to clear up at all. I guess it's telling me it's time to pack it in. Let me try to lift it up one more time and see. Because, see, I'm just flipping right along on StreamYard thinking it's fine. Okay, Dearby, good night. Oh, a 2-hour drive. Yuck. Yeah, it's not clear enough. I think it's a message for me to go to bed, get some rest, and get things done in the morning. So I'm going to look. If nobody else is selling on Tuesday night, I'll see if Katie can pop on with me for a little while, or Sherilyn, and just do a couple of hours. And I've got a lot more stuff piled right here that I'd love to go through and let some of you guys take home with you. And Jen, I will be praying for you about your appointment, and that you're going to have a good report, that your body's just been fighting something off, and that you're in a good place now. So, oh yeah, I can show you the wedding dress, but I don't know if it's going to show up any better than these. Liam and I went to the thrift looking for pots and pans and things like that, because I didn't have any. I got rid of all that ages ago. And they had their Halloween costumes out, and I saw this, and it was priced at a costume price. And so I grabbed it knowing I wasn't going to do anything with it. Let's see if that shows up. I don't know the age of it. It's got, it's not pristine. No, it's not going to show up. Rats. I don't know what's causing that. I know, it's so blurry. I'm wondering. Well, see, these are still the same basic color. The magazines, nothing changed. Let me move those out of the way, though, and see if it will focus better on that, the flowers on my desktop. Let's see if it'll focus. It's still not. It is the pixelation. It's got, I don't know. But we've been on for what, 2 hours? I've been on it all day, and it's just now doing it. Yeah. Well, there's been a couple here that were open most of the time. They closed for a little while, and then they were open. Go out and come back from StreamYard. All right. I'll be back in a minute. Let me make sure you can see it. No, it's still pixelated. That's very annoying. This is the same thing I've had on here all afternoon. Let me see. Yeah, I know it's no better. That's annoying. I'm trying to think if I have anything really high contrast I could put down there. Let's see if this helps. Well, I don't know why it got dark if the light is the same. Do these and see if I can. Let's see if that makes a difference. I'll turn the light up a little bit. Has it, Lee? Yeah, I did that just now, Jude, but I'll do it again. Almost did it the wrong way a minute ago. It's wanting to pixelate again. See if that'll make a difference. It's got a little bit more contrast. Nothing's changed, Jude. Let's see. It's in high definition. I'm going to put it in standard definition. And let's see if that calms it down at all. But the color's looking terrible too. Yep, the camera's pooped, I guess. It's been on all day. This technical stuff that I don't understand is just really annoying. All right, let's see what else I can try. This really popped earlier. Let's see what it does now. No, it's still pixelating. It's got to be an answer for this. Yeah, I think I am. I think I am going to have to call it a night. Solid doesn't work well, Michelle, because the camera's actually looking for contrast to be able to focus on. A camera is looking for contrast, and the better the contrast, the better it focuses. Who was it? Somebody had they had a like a crocheted thing, and it was all one color, and it was horrible. Let me put this up here on top of this red and see if it snaps on it. Because on StreamYard, it looks perfect. It's something about my laptop. So I'm going to have to talk to somebody and find out about that. Yeah, see, this is what a solid does. It just, there's nothing for it to focus. You can see it's focused right here. But it can't focus here because it's all one color. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get another one. It's time for me to upgrade. Yep, it's not going to do anything. I think it's time to just call it a night. It's after 10, and I've been going at it since 6:30 this morning. And so it's not going to go anywhere. I'll bring it up Tuesday, and I'll talk to somebody and find out what I can about what's happening on the laptop. Compare my StreamYard on my desktop looks brilliant. You know, it's crisp, it's color's good. So I think that's what we're going to have to do. I'm going to have to just call it a night. And I've got more of the mentors. We can do those on Tuesday. I've got napkins. I've got books. I really got a lot of books. So maybe everybody will be fresher and feel better. And we'll try it again. Good night, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Love you guys. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. I will see you Tuesday.